Okay, here we are, Genesis process 4, understanding our double bind, and we're going to name the sucker. When we started naming our hot button, we're just going to continue to merge this thing to understand just exactly what's going on. And page 47, we're going to be reviewing and understanding that God made us to be social creatures that need each other, that help each other, but instead we wound one another. So what we need the most, we end up fearing the most. That's the double bind. We need people, but they wound us. And so we learn not to need one another, and that creates a whole host of problems. And so the whole process in this work, especially on page 58 and 59, is going to be surfacing our relationships with people. And don't think about this a lot. Just write down what comes to your mind. All right? And then on page 60, we're going to learn to name the sucker, name the pain, name the hot button, but what's behind the hot button and what's going on, what's happening as a result of this pain in my life, what's going on around me, what's going on in my relationships, what are the externals, but not only that, what is going on internally inside of me too as well. I need to know what emotions am I processing. Am I feeling lonely? Am I feeling angry? Am I feeling fearful? What's going on there? And then we move on to the next section of realizing what the double bind is, because there's the pain that we suffer from isolation and self-gratification, but there's also the pain that we suffer if we try to give people another chance. And why take the risk? Well, what will happen if I choose not to isolate? For example, what will happen if I choose not to blow my temper and cuss all the time? Okay. And then what will happen after that? And then what will happen after that? Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to chase this trail down, because these negative behaviors we do for a reason. And we need to know what that reason is. And this won't happen this is part of the process that we have to do in group, because people outside your head are the ones who will best be able to show you why you're doing what you're doing. Because what you're doing makes sense to you, but it's not going to make sense to other people. And so calling that out is part of the process of the group and the work that we do together. And that's the point I'm trying to make. This part of the process is where our group comes in handy. Don't expect to be able to do this well on your own. So if you think you're going to come up with all your answers on your own in your workbook, this is really where the group becomes highly profitable. Okay, and then we do our double bind worksheet. Now this is our first official tool that we're going to use. And it's going to be very helpful, but we have to understand how it works. And so we're going to help each other do our double bind worksheet. Now do your work before you come, but realize as we go, we're going to spend a lot of time on this double bind worksheet, and we're going to help each person help develop their worksheet even further. And so I have to know what my problem is and what's the double bind. If I do give up this behavior, what's going to happen to me? If I don't give up my behavior, what's going to happen to me? And usually what we come to realize is that if I don't give up the anger, I'm going to continue the insanity that I've been living. And so I've got to give it up. But what's going to happen to me if I do give it up? And then we ask ourselves, well, what's the hard thing? Because the hard thing is usually the right thing. And God will honor us doing the right thing. His blessings come as a result of doing the right thing. And doing the right thing is almost always the hard thing. And so what's the plan? And we need to be involved in this plan. If this plan is just dependent on you, it's not going to succeed. We are here as a group to help each individual with the plan. And so we'll need participation from everybody so that we can volunteer our help. Okay, now that's it. I hope you have a great day, and looking forward to seeing you. Bye.